Did this committee hold hearings on the gang problems we have in our inner cities, particularly cities like Los Angeles and Chicago, where young people are being slaughtered every single day by the dozens every week? Did they hold a hearing on that? No. Do you want to know why they didn't hold a hearing on that? Because none of their efforts to control law-abiding citizens in this country, none of their efforts are served by showing the true face of the murderers in this country. Teenagers and young men, males in their teens and their low to mid-20s, kill more people than any other people. And many of them, many of them are gang members. Many of them work for drug dealers. And yes, many of them are illegal aliens too. But even putting that aside, where are the hearings on that? There are no hearings. It's just much easier to attack the National Rifle Association. It's 4 to 5 million members. It's just easier to attack, middle America, people who own firearms and don't harm a soul. Because we're not the problem. We're not the problem. The problem is, in many respects, these metropolitan areas that are controlled by liberal Democrats from top to bottom, that have suffered from a half century of social engineering, left-wing policies that don't work. They destroy. They destroy families. They destroy the rule of law. They handcuff law enforcement. That's why there are not going to be any hearings on Chicago and Los Angeles and some of the other metropolitan areas, Philadelphia, where the gang problem and the gang slaughter is out of control. And surely you've heard by now that this beautiful young kid, 15 years old, who was in the marching band, I believe, and participated in a number of events for the president's inauguration, was murdered. Minding her own business with her friends, shot in the back. That didn't come up in the hearing today, or if it did, I haven't seen it on the news. No national registration of law-abiding gun owners would have changed one damn bit of that. Or stopped what took place in Connecticut. And yet here we are as a nation, all watching the spectacle of what Washington is trying to ram down our throats. A hearing that has absolutely nothing to do with the problem. A president who's advancing an agenda that has nothing to do with the problem. Meanwhile, the clock keeps ticking. They keep spending. They keep borrowing. They keep printing. And they want more massive taxes. Killing the economy. Killing the future for your children and grandchildren. And that's not worthy of a fulsome debate nationally. That's not worthy of media attention. I'm not talking about a fiscal cliff or a debt ceiling here or there. I'm talking about the economy collapsing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Where are the reform proposals on that? They don't exist. Or if they do, few and far between. What's the job of these legislators when we send them to Washington? What's the job of the President of the United States when we send him to Washington? Is the job to fundamentally transform our nation? Is the job to get involved in every damn aspect of our private lives? Or is the job to make sure we have sound currency? To make sure that our central government complies with the Constitution? Including secure the border? Isn't that their job? Well, they seem to have gone far afield, haven't they? Meanwhile, here we are. Hearings on gun control. Here we are debating illegal immigration. And we have a president who promotes it.